Good evening and welcome to Nightfall in Amsterdam. Tonight we've got a mixed group of individuals, some who have been in the city for some time, some newer to the city. And they find themselves all in various places encountering very strange occurrences. What I will need from everyone right off the bat is a perception awareness, or alertness. Ability to see stuff. Assuming none of you are blind.
Do we just use like a normal dice roller? Or do you have a server set up for it, or what?
Here, hold on.
Thank you. Because last time I played in one of these really was social and then Google's.
Yes, it's been a while.
Dice rings on the sidebar.
I got 2 successes.
I got 3.
Not much of a ball gown. Maybe a good person. How's the guest list coming on? Yeah.
Okay, I've used this before. I'm just trying to remember how to roll the dice on it now.
Hashtag whatever number your dice pool is. D10, F, whatever and F is the difficulty.
And we are rolling perception, I believe.
Yep, perk alert.
Perception.
All of us?
Yep.
Straight perception?
Yeah.
Perception alertness.
Perception alert.
Okay.
Dang.
2 successes.
Yay, Holly and I are equal.
Alright, so we have so our only 0 is Aaron. Alright, so
The Gillette skin guard. Oh, it's beautiful.
everyone except Aaron, wherever you happen to be in the city, you'll notice a
Are you saying I got a dumb phone?
older robed figure, and he appears to be painting strange symbols around the openings to alleys, like on either side of the alley entrances.
Oh, okay.
Is there anything we could roll to understand what symbols those are?
You could roll.
So, bye. Yes, Jason.
Let's see here.
I wonder what they put that thing. You mean food?
I would allow enigmas or esoterica. But if
Okay.
anyone happens to have belief systems, by some
I got one
strange
of those.
stretch.
Actually, got both of them.
Believe in looking for this.
And anything about Valkyrie's beliefs are on her sheet and in her notes that you should have.
Yeah, there's a mage has a secondary skill called belief systems. So if anyone has it, you can use that. Otherwise, it will be intelligence and enigmas or esoterica.
What about a cult?
Yeah, I'd allow a cult.
So you want a perception enigmas?
Or
Or
intelligence.
intelligence enigmas, sorry. Okay.
What's the
Standard diff.
difficulty?
Ooh.
I'm guessing it's 6 for the difficulty.
Yeah, standard difficulty.
Okay, thank you.
Ooh. Yeah.
Warhai,
I have no clue.
Warhai and Air know exactly what the this.
Right? Valkyrie only got 1 success, sadly. She's been off her game.
Just going for a walk, see some symbols, is like, wait just a goddamn minute.
Thanks, Odin. I needed that extra extra die there on enigmas.
Did you though? Did you really?
I mean,
Then she might have only had 4 successes, so
who what?
Much better than
Did we get a roll from Aaron? Or is she
No.
not?
This is not his wheelhouse.
Okay. Just checking. I don't assume anything.
I do one thing. I check the app to see is it weird.
Well, there are definitely some weird components to it. Note, of course, that Aaron didn't see the guy write them. He just noticed these runes, symbols. Air will recognize them as like Old Norse symbols, sort of, but they don't look quite right. They seem like someone has created their own thing, or
Okay, so they
some altered them.
okay.
Morahai will know that they seem to be doing something with, although he can't necessarily make out the runes, he can kind of pick up the symbolism of changing space and life. Possibly some sort of binding.
Aaron started taking pictures with his phone. He didn't have anything else to do. He just snap.
Morhai's just gonna kind of wander about. He can kind of like find where these are encircling, if they are anywhere.
Yeah, and I think Air is gonna take a peek in the Umbra just to see if this guy has a reflection in the Umbra and if these runes carry over there. So I need to know what a gauntlet diff is.
Well, that would be the difficulty roll to get past the gauntlet.
Yeah, I know. I need to know
Okay.
what the gauntlet is.
Well, no, you said you need to know what a gauntlet diff is, so I told you. In this case, it would be 7.
Oh, sweet. Well, it's for me, it's standard, courtesy of my reduced difficulty to peer into the Umbra by 1. I can't botch it either.
Aaron was taking pictures
Oh,
with
sweet.
his device,
Yup.
and he would notice some other weirdness on some of the pictures further into the alley.
He wants to take a whole big giant thing and he'll like get his computer and do a giant picture of it. Like he wants to know what it all means. If anybody sees, anybody who's observing, he will casually ask to move out of the way because he's trying to take pictures. Excuse me, can you move? Thank you. Snap, 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 snap. And yeah, he looks just like the picture that is sitting in there. He's got the dreadlocks, he's got the glasses, he's got the only difference is he's got this briefcase that he's got over to the side. And even if it's unseasonably warm, he's wearing a long jacket. And people who he has seen, he will ask to move by name. Move, Air.
Aren't we in different areas of town?
Not right now. Nope, you have to be standing right there, just in his light.
He did say he was going to look for different
Oh, okay.
alleys too. So
Well, if she's peeking, she's probably like, "Oh, I don't hear you."
Sir, tell her to move.
all right, so she is peeking into the Umbra, and it is darker than the dark alley was on the material side.
Dark, huh?
I mean, according to that level of the Umbra. Get rid of their one vision.
And these runes don't have a reflection or anything. It's just dark.
The runes are blue on this side.
Blue.
Curious eye, curious eye.
And spirits present.
No.
No. Okay. Ooh. All right. She's gonna stop peeking just so she's not like permanently in the zone out here in this alley. And these runes are blue and it's dark in the Umbra. Can I roll something to figure this bad boy out? I don't think. Well, I'm not really sure what would be appropriate here. Enigmas, cult.
I would allow an occult at diff 7.
Okay. Okay.
Anyone else do anything, or is everybody else just kind of hanging out where they are right now?
I'm just hanging out,
I
looking
want to
at the.
try and
I'm just kind of staring at it.
I want to try and figure out like symbols for finding something. I want to see where they're encircling.
Okay. So you're gonna go look for other alleys that have the same thing, or how do you want to? Or you want to go in the alley, or what do you?
Yeah, I'm basically. I'll go into the alley and just try and follow. If that doesn't seem like it's working, then I guess I'll go right back.
All right. So as you get into the alley, you will roll me a perception awareness. Hell. Yes.
One success.
You know that as you stepped into the alley, you are definitely not in the same place you were before.
What's this for? It's all inspiration. I started in my garage. The nationwide protect so much, I had to expand. Nationwide helped.
I'm gonna kind of look around and see where I'm at, if I recognize it at all.
Mrs. Hoffman, Nationwide protects her home and car, but also her dream of retiring to become a yoga instructor. Oh, they have backstories. Of course they do. Here, I got one to show you.
It appears to be it's similar to shape-wise to an alley, but instead of being brick walls, it's like steep stone and darker and colder.
Free. Free. That's right. But that's free. It's free. 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 Free.
And we had Air's roll is to figure out.
Try to sort out what she was seeing on the other side and figure it out. Dark, the rooms are glowing. Like, what does this mean?
Your mic went super muffled.
She sees that the runes are blue and that it's dark and there's no spirit. She's trying to figure out what's going on with this.
Does Aaron see anyone other than himself eyeballing these?
Not directly where he is.
He will then call every phone that he knows the number of at the same time and see if anybody picks up.
So does that mean he's calling Valkyrie also?
He will call anybody he's met. He has your number. It doesn't matter who you are. He has your number. He calls it.
So I guess not too far off, he would hear Alanis Morissette, "I'm a bitch," playing as she answers her phone.
Everyone said, you know that?
You know
Air.
about
He
And
probably has Air's number too.
he does.
He does. And she looks kind of confused as her phone starts ringing. And she looks down.
And there's a text. It's all in block letters, and they all say the same one. I'm at the wall. The graffiti's weird. You can check it out if you want to. I promise not to kill you.
Valkyrie's gonna text back, "I'll come meet you there, but the graffiti's weird here too."
She's like, yeah, she'll send a message back and say, yeah, it's weird here too.
Well, I got weird stuff on mine too, but I'll come over and see yours. Can't make hide nor hair of it.
All right.
So, Mora, you just hear a shitload of phones ringing, but they seem very muted to you, coming from outside this valley you're in.
But yeah, so what did she figure out before her phone decided to ring?
Well, she figured out that something obviously was going on that was disrupting things, but it's also the city, so not a lot of spirits is not uncommon. But whatever the writing was powerful enough that, or it had enough significance that it was reflected, even though it was just written.
So whomever wrote it, likely. All right. Well, she's going to shove her phone back in her pocket and start heading in the direction of the instructions on the text message.
All right. Tiger, you're still kind of looking further into the alley, or were you looking back out? Okay.
Pretty much.
So further in, you can see what looks to be a pile of bodies, laying kind of surrounded by rubble. None of them look like any kind of fancy. These are not well-to-do people. These are your transients and stuff.
Oh, we found the homeless people.
To say something, I'm going to try and activate life sight. 2 successes. Is that enough to create and maintain?
It is.
Do any of those body bits look alive?
Not exactly. They seem to have muted signs of life that are fading out.
Okay. Nice. Morahai is going to rush forward and start trying to dig them out. Best he can.
Sort of like pull back the rubble type of.
Yeah.
All right. If you want to give me some strength athletics rolls. And the rest of you guys can hear coming from inside this alley that you are standing around, you can hear sounds of something moving, something heavy being tumbled around a little bit.
From right behind Aaron, Valkyrie's going to mutter, "What did you trap in there?"
Nothing. Things I trap don't get out. But I'm going to go in there and stab things. I'll be back.
Aaron is going to look around for the source of the sound.
Aaron has curiosity. He's an idiot. He runs in pell-mell into the darkness.
Yeah, Valkyrie is already putting 2 fingers to the bridge of her nose, rubbing, and she looks to Ear and goes, "Should we proceed after the idiot?"
Oh boy. All right. Well, I'm not entirely sure what these things say, but there's some. I'll give you guys this. It's some bastardization of Norse runes.
Well, I guess that keeps me from stepping over to see if anything's on that side, unless you want me to.
On the other side, they're blue and it's dark.
Your other side is different than my other side, though.
Fair enough.
That's how it's debatable.
Should I give that a peek?
Technically, the umber is the umber.
I mean, if you want to peek, go for it. I know I didn't see any spirits over there.
Oh, that's never good. I think I'll wait.
Well,
And we have another player here now, just to let the ST know.
I don't know who.
Sean, he's got Draven on the.
I can.
We'll wing that as best we can.
Yeah.
Air looks at Valkyrie and she's like, "Well, if you're not going to go over here," and he just went running, and she just points in the direction he went running. Somebody should probably go with him.
Yeah, we should follow him and get him out of there. Aaron can be smart sometimes, but he's like the cat that goes jumping for the cream too much.
What did he just run into, by the way?
I mean, he ran into an alley, technically.
We can still see him?
It's very dark in there, so it's hard to see him as he's running away from you.
All right, let's go.
And Air is gonna just start pushing.
I
She's
did
gonna,
those few strength athletic rolls.
she'll push forward.
I got a
Valkyrie's gonna
total of
adjust
9
back.
athletic rolls.
Yeah. Valkyrie's gonna take a deep breath, adjust her bag, and slowly step in, muttering a prayer to Freya.
Here we
Right.
go.
So as you guys head in, it gets darker. Aaron, you're well in the lead. You see a guy who appears to be pulling rocks off of a pile of something.
Excuse me, are you a bad guy?
Oh, God.
I don't think I am, but I'm sure any bad guy would say the same.
Right. Right. Good point. I don't want to fight.
I don't either.
Are those people dead?
They're not quite dead, but I'm pretty sure if I don't get these rocks off of them, they will be soon.
I'll call an ambulance.
Do you think they can?
Can I hear this?
Right?
It's probably muted because it's coming from ahead of you, but it is getting clearer as you advance. And I'm going to need a soak roll from Draven as he enters.
As soon as they're close enough, Valkyrie's yelling at Aaron to slow down.
Yeah, let me know whenever I can see if there's when there's bodies.
Right?
All right. So the rest of you guys are getting close. You can see an unknown man pulling rocks off of what you can now see to be a pile of bodies. And Aaron appears to be semi-conversing with him. Draven, as you are walking down the street, you got stumble forward as you are hitting the back of the head with it. What appeared or felt like a heavy stick, and it pushed you into an alleyway. And I'm going to have to take someone out temporarily.
Oh no.
Okay.
I can go. I can
If Tiger's continuing
go out and
to,
start making and start making like extended medicine rolls.
right, so you're going to try and get up to the bodies and what you
Yep,
can
that's
do
pretty much what
medicine-wise?
I'm doing.
Okay.
Yep, that's pretty much what I'm doing.
Okay. I can answer that in the side chat. All right, so as you stumble into the alley with the back of your head a little sore, what looked to be an alley between two buildings on the outside, now that you're in it, the sides appear to be like sheer rock rather than brick or stone. And ahead of you, you can hear a bunch of voices.
Well, hustle off ahead of me.
Aaron, what did you and your friend do?
What? Dialing.
She's like motioning to the rocks. Usually when there's trouble, you're involved somehow.
Didn't do it. He will summon like 4 or 5 of the ambulances, John.
So how could he do it? He was out there and just got here.
I think this was him. They were like this when I got here. Also, not helping.
All right. So Air's gonna look at these rocks. Are they large rocks? I'm assuming.
Yes.
Do you need help moving them? She will start helping the new guy that she's
So
never
it's
met
just like
move
rock
rocks.
off of.
Oh, you're not thinking Carmen. Great. Stop being a spotty cat, right? Look who's got backpack. Backpack? That's the clicker. Backpack itself. And I can pack it anyway.
I have people coming.
Packed it. Are you kidding me? I packed it and unpacked it. You unpacked it? Yes.
Valkyrie kind of like raises an eyebrow to Aaron. Well, then I guess that's good.
Look smart partners. Must be time.
Also, Aaron is getting responses inside chat.
All right, it's most of them. You guys continue to get the rocks off of these bodies. Very lonely.
I'm gonna go ahead and activate Spirit Sight while they do that. By the way, ST
Sure.
to overlook the bodies with.
What are you talking? I just wish John. I wish he would.
Do I need to roll anything? It's been a little while.
Yeah, you would have to roll to activate your. So it's Arte roll diff 4.
Okay, I'm gonna spend a willpower for this. Spending a willpower in Old World adds an extra die, right? Or is it one automatic success?
Oh, success.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
I'm guessing standard difficulty.
I need
So counting the spent willpower, she has 2 successes.
everyone will need to roll a willpower check for me.
Okay.
Just straight willpower?
Yes. And with spirit, anyone with spirit sight up will actually have an increased difficulty. Theirs will be difficulty 8.
Alrighty.
And what is everybody else's
7.
7? Okay.
John, is this an ability like presence?
Similar, yes.
I would need you to look at the merit judge's wisdom then, please, sir.
And I'm guessing he means current willpower, not what I had
Exactly.
before I spent.
When you roll willpower, you roll your permanent.
Okay. I've been in a couple games where they had you roll current, so
That's not what the book says, so we don't do those things.
difficulty 8 since I have spirit sight on.
We're a big fan of books.
I know, and it's great. I need to read my books and refresh.
That helps too, yeah.
It's diff 7. Not, is it, no, because Ecta did diff 8, so it's diff 8 for me.
You and Acta diff 8.
Oh, and one's cancel in Old World.
Aaron, you're good.
I
Okay.
got 2 successes still, so
Good catch on that one.
yeah. Just wasn't nice that there was that many ones also. It's okay. I have my spirit side. I'll protect you guys who are screwed. Let the Death Walker protect you guys.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Shush, Aaron. Shush.
Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun.
Draven isn't death. He's the magic fist.
He's the magic fist that is the child of a literal death god. Hence the reason he's room temperature and looks pale as a corpse.
Magic fists.
You have no idea.
All right.
So I guess when the ST's ready, he can explain what I see, since I'm guessing based on side chat, nobody else got spirit sight up.
Ecta did.
Yeah.
She said that must have been a different roll. She said she was screwed on.
Yeah, that was on the willpower roll after that.
Ah,
So, the bad news for Ecta is that she finds herself completely panicking with what she has seen, and is kind of scrambles to get away because this is frankly an abomination to her. And Air, you are unsettled. I don't really want you. I'm not sure what's going on here, but bodies don't normally bother you, and there's something about these bodies you don't want to get close. The rest of you guys kind of get an uneasy feeling, but you're okay otherwise. And Mordecai, as you finish unburying these bodies, one of them reaches up and grips your hand, like grabs your forearm, like to try and pull himself up. And
Again,
his hand is ice cold. All right, so
counter third.
Jose, you can't cut out for a second. I think Tiger said he was doing something, but I don't hear him, so I'm not sure what's going on there. So in the meantime, while we're waiting on that, the rest of you guys see this body grip this guy's arm, and then some of the other bodies start to stir as well.
Okay, with 2 successes on Spirit's side, do they look like normal bodies to me?
No, there's definitely some, spirit bound within them.
Okay. Let's give me a minute to decide what I'm going to do with that information.
Aaron, your phone is like blowing up at you with
Oh, I checked the phone. I check it.
Your app has been triggered as there are 13 anomalies in your immediate vicinity.
Aaron screams, 13 EDIs in the open.
Guys hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Disembodied voice, we can't.
Oh, thank God. As I was saying, assuming my specialty of Aikido counts, I got 7 successes.
Okay.
Just fucking chuck a body.
And they're all starting to stir around us.
So you're basically gonna like shrug his grip off and turn it into a reverse. Am I following that correctly?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you flip this body over, and as you do, you see that its eyes are ice blue. Its skin has already turned kind of a pale grayish, and its nails have kind of picked up a blue tinge to them and are almost claw-like, kind of a bluish black. And then we will do an initiative round, just so we have an order of actions. Aaron, you may take a circumstance bonus of 1 as you were notified.
see.
So we have let's see what are we missing yet. We need Ekta and Valkyrie. But
I'm rolling right now. Just give me a minute. I was trying to get my dice loaded, all situated. So you roll 1d10 if I remember correctly, and then you add your dex and wits.
Yep.
yes,
Okay.
there's a straight value.
All right. So okay.
Well, that was nice of it. Apparently, it didn't like line feed.
Why is Aaron going last? His rolls have been so low tonight.
There. Yeah, I don't know why it truncated you off. I tried to do them on separate lines with the line break, and it apparently hates me. Or it just hated that.
Or hated me. You can never know. Meh.
Yeah, I guess that's possible.
None of us are going to hate you.
Are you talking to me about that being possible or someone else?
Oh, that message I sent you, Holly, is what I'm thinking about.
Oh no, I'm talking to John.
Say what?
Oh, I had sent you a message.
And I had sent a message to Holly about what I was thinking about using on my turn.
Right.
Alright, so I suppose they need an initiative, don't they? That would help. And they act on an 11, so after air.
Hmm.
They're the only friend I take care of. They don't make it good.
So, alright, so we have Aaron defending with his knife. Moira, your action to declare. That's right, Tiger. You have, so we're actually running book by the book combat. So you would declare now, and then on
Okay.
resolution we will.
I will declare another counter throw.
Okay. So it will be counterattacking the first incoming. Well, got it. Then we move to their action. There are 13 of them. There are 6 of you, but Ekta is panicked.
Well,
So bear with me while my spreadsheet opens. I knew I forgot something. And I got 3 spreadsheets. Just great. That's great. Alright, so we will have Mordechai is going to be attacked by 3 of these. Everyone else has got 2 of them that are kind of lunging towards them, except Ekta. One of them grabs her around the waist and tries to drag her down. Ekta, you can roll a willpower to try and get your head on straight, so to speak. Otherwise, yes, your action will be fleeing if you are not able to. overcome these. It will be a diff 8 this time. And then Valkyrie, you will have next action.
I'm just trying to find in the book what I need to do this thing I have under spirit. Oh, it can only hurt umbral spirits. I don't know if this is an umbral spirit. Don't laugh at me. This is what I was thinking about trying to do, because I saw that it could harm spirits, but the book says that it's only umbral. It can actually cause harm too.
Right, yeah.
You can always try it and see what happens.
That's what I'm thinking. Worst case, Valkyrie gets a battle scar. Or death. Not really a bad thing for her.
Or see if you can recognize these as spirits.
I'm pretty sure I have spirit lore. Hold on. Da, da, da. It's not on her sheet, so I don't know if John ever assigned lore to her or not.
She may not have taken yours.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you over the other person's mic going off.
I don't know if she took lores, but spirit lore I would say she probably could have one.
I need to stop comparing this game to other games I've played in. Alright, so then I guess I will try to identify them first, because it seems that would be better than to waste my energy trying to do something that may not work. So I'm guessing that would be an occult wits roll?
But understand while you're doing that, you're gonna get punched in the face.
I probably am. But at the same time, there's not really anywhere to run because Valkyrie's not going to leave you guys.
You can invoke a desperate defense. You can make a desperate defense and just get the hell out of Dodge.
I guess I could.
You just spend a willpower point.
Yeah, I'm going to spend a willpower point to get away from these guys for now. I'm sure Aaron can and the others can take care of the front fighting.
But that's just it. He said each of us is getting attacked.
Yeah. So for now, I'm going to try and put some space between the ones attacking me and myself. And then I will figure out what I'm going to do next turn.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, you can occult or spirit lore, both are going to tell you more about this thing you're encountering. And then, yes, it would be, then Draven's action, and yes, you have 2 attacking you.
I'll be splitting my dice pool, and I'm going to have to spend a quintessence to summon my sword to me, and I'll attack 1. And
Alright.
then I'll try to dodge the attack. So when you split your dice pool, you split it evenly, right?
Yes.
I'm using my my weapon art for dough. I got 4 successes on the attack.
And spending that coin, that was to activate your wonder, correct?
Yes.
Alright,
Oh, was it worthy dodging? I'm sorry.
No, they had already declared attacks.
Oh, duh! I'm an idiot. I apologize.
You were first to act, though, so that does your.
Yeah, I split my dice pool, so I have 5 dice for dodging.
Did air get skipped?
Yeah, I didn't even declare anything.
I don't know how I missed you.
13.
You were supposed to be right after.
Yeah, right after Tiger, I believe.
Yeah.
She's going to shift and then she's gonna spend a rage to shift and then 2 more for actions. Now, I can't recall, I think, isn't spending rage auto and you still get your action to shift? We've had this come up once before, but I can't recall.
I'm also going to spend a willpower for extra actions.
Spend a willpower for extra actions.
Yeah, remember I have the Nephilim thing where I can spend a willpower and get 2 extra actions.
That is correct.
I did 7 damage to the one I attacked.
Alright. So it gets a soak roll if goddamn books would cooperate.
Here, we get a rage together. Although I'm not really angry while I'm doing it. I'm just doing it.
Yeah, but you don't turn all cute and fluffy like she does.
Nope. I do not. You are correct.
Bear with me, my books crashed, so I have to go find everything and reopen them all. And my computer doesn't want to cooperate. Because why would it?
I have performed the actions that I said I would, John. They're in the side chat.
Alright. Finally, I get a book back up. So it soaks 2 of them. Taking 5 damage. We then will roll 2. I'm just Valkyrie's got to resolve her action. So she was rolling.
I was spending a willpower and moving away from these enemies for the first turn.
That's right. I thought you were rolling in a cult or something first.
I was thinking about that, but then I decided Valkyrie is not really built for up close combat, so put some distance between them first. Maybe use Draven or Aaron as a meat shield while she does her thing.
Alright.
So, do I need to move along with that spent willpower? What do I need to roll, if anything?
If you are dedicating that to moving.
It's on page 411.
What's that?
It's on page 411.
Look at Aaron's player being more useful than me, guys.
Dex Athletics.
Alrighty.
And then I will have you roll a second one at -1 die.
So, standard diff.
Yes. And then, Hector, you can roll your willpower.
Okay, and I roll my will. How do you add your willpower to it, by the way?
Add your willpower.
You put a hashtag next to the roll, and you type in willpower, and he knows you that one.
Okay, so the second roll I'm doing is the willpower roll?
No, he's talking to somebody else. That's Ekta's willpower roll.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, so you just had to make 2 Dex Athletics rolls, one at a -1 die.
Okay, so that'd be uh, the first roll, counting the willpower, had 2 successes, and the second roll you had me do only had 1 success.
All right. Hector, with your 3 successes, you are now able to act, although you are still somewhat disgusted and horrified by what you see. It is no longer.
It can't be worse than what she sees in the Shadowlands. I'll vomit when we're done with this. It'll be fine. I I guess I can't take any more actions towards identifying this now, can I?
I would allow a wits occult, just kind of on the run, be kind of thinking about what you're seeing.
Okay. And I don't think her specialty cool-headed might work. Might apply in wits. But that's up to you. Okay. What's the difficulty?
It will be difficulty of 7.
Two successes.
You realize that you're somewhat familiar with these from like Old Norse lores. These are the Draugr.
I guess the final thing I'm going to really do is look towards Ear and yell what the name I think of they are to her.
Do I need to make a intelligence roll here? Spirit lore?
I would say probably actually Get lore would be most accurate.
Get lore? Okay. Works. I have both. Standard diff?
Yes.
Two.
Two successes, you would know that they are undead and typically believed to be wormish.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm in Krynos and ready then.
Okay, then we got that. Hector was able to act. She was working on getting away. So air, you had shifted. Were you doing anything else?
Well, that's what I was asking, because the book implies that it's kind of weird. I sent you the thing, but I had spent 3 rage or 2 rage in addition to the 1 to shift for extra actions. So I guess what I'm asking is, if I use the rage to shift, is that my turn? Or
I would say since it says immediate, you can still take an action.
that's what I thought, but I didn't want to assume anything, and I was going to leave it up to you. Well, yes, my action will be to claw out one of these fuckers. If it's coming at me, all right.
It's coming down for me.
Right? 5, 9. And I have primal for my dex specialty. Or not my dex, my brawl specialty. So, hey. 4 to hit.
All right.
Ooh. 5 of them taken.
Well, they're not dodging because they had already declared that they were attacking. So
Okay, just making sure. All right. 6 damage.
all right. 6 damage. Chance to soak. Soaks 3. Taking 3. Then we have resolution of attacks. I just realized I shorted both of them 3 dice when they rolled soaks. Oh well. Alright, so we'll go right down the list. 2 that are attacking the Draven. Both hitting for 4 rollover.
One of the attacks only rolls over 2.
No, it's not using this one.
So between the 2, you will take a total of 7 lethal as these claws dig into you.
Alright, rolling.
I don't know if you can soak lethal or not.
I don't know mage, so I have no idea.
Unless you have a specific effect, no.
Oh, nope. Then I get hit for 7.
Aren't Doas able to soak lethal some kind of way?
My iron shirt gives me it just said, but it says he can't soak lethal. So no.
Still lets you block lethal. It doesn't let you soak it.
Right.
I follow now. I had to wrap my head around that one. Alright, then we have coming at Valkyrie, although she did make some dodge rolls over there. So you're able to dodge the first one altogether and the second one altogether. So you slip free of the crowd of these clamoring, shambling bodies as they try and come at you. And we have one that's coming at Ekta. That does nothing. Rolls atrociously. 2 coming at air. They have both hit.
Oh,
So air takes 6 lethal,
no, I have to soak.
followed by 6 more lethal.
So I need to soak 6 2 times.
Yes.
All right.
While you're throwing those, we have some swings coming at our good friend Morahai. First one coming in for 3, and you've got a counterattack standing by. So, yes. Morahai wants to
Before I do my
throw
counter
his
to
counter.
that, does this count?
So 3.
Yeah. Does this count as unarmed for the purposes of Bill making unarmed damage?
Oh, 1s don't count on soak.
Yes.
2 3
I would say a throw is still unarmed.
4. So I take 2.
So,
Nothing.
Alright, I got 6 successes.
All right.
so that exceeds his by 1, or by 3.
Yeah. And using. Yeah. So with counter throw, I can then immediately throw him, and I can throw him into another person, so I'm going to throw him into another person.
Okay. One of the other ones attacking you, I presume?
Yes. Correct. 2 successes with that. 10. Then 2 damage equal to my strength to the one I threw, and the individual who got decked with another guy takes 1 dice for each point of stamina that the thrown man has.
So he takes a point of damage.
2 lethal.
Okay.
He'll take equal to the stuff to roll for it.
Okay. So we need to know his stamina. I follow that correctly.
Yes.
Which it is 7. So Air took 3 and then 6 with lethal. So she will.
No, I soaked 4. I just, yeah,
Oh yeah, because 1 don't count again.
yeah,
So you took 2 and then 6, which is 8.
yeah. So I need to make a rage roll. That puts me beyond in cap.
Right. Fire high, you did 2 lethal when you first threw them, and then you've got the damage for the actual impact. They have 7 stamina, which I believe we said was what the damage is based off of. Did I follow that correctly?
Yeah, that's the amount of dice.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll it, or do you want to roll it?
I can. That would be, I assume, to each other. I assume they both take it since it's a collision, an impact.
That's
And
not
that's pretty
what's
brutal.
in the write-up, but if that's the way you want to do it, I do not.
Well, I would assume if you impact something else that can take damage, it would as well.
The only thing that takes damage is the guy that got thrown at.
The guy that got thrown at?
Yes.
Okay. So even though the other guy is still a dude hitting him at sufficient speed, it doesn't do damage back to him?
It's your game. You can run how you want to.
I'm trying to follow how it's written, too, because I guess in my mind, if you threw someone against the wall, they're going to take damage from hitting a wall.
The damage he rolled as part of the throw was that damage. They're constituting as that damage.
That makes sense now. Now, seeing that logic, no, I follow it.
You can also put Ekta in the chat.
Like, I didn't throw him like
Okay.
hard at the. Really hard, but that's still a big motherfucker hitting him. So.
Please tell me I'm reading the side chat wrong. Like,
No, although Air did make a valid point that I didn't think of, is that they both had extra actions.
Yep.
So that one's on me. If you guys want to roll a dodge, we can retcon that. Because I completely whiffed that.
Well, that's why I was like, oh, I have 6 damage. Okay. Like, where's my dodge?
Well, I completely
I know.
forgot about your extra actions. And Draven had extra actions too. So that's I
have exactly 2 of them too.
Didn't you spend willpower for extra actions, Draven? With your thing?
I remember him saying he did.
I heard him say it.
Yep, so you only used your main action, so you would have had 2 extra actions.
Yep.
That I completely overlooked, just like Air. So if you guys want to roll your dodges, we will put that in.
Ecta, quick! Run around and heal people!
I mean,
I can try.
yeah.
Life 2.
Let me get the dodges in
I think I
first.
need life 3 in order to actually.
Oh, I was about to
Anybody
say
else?
I have life 3, but I'm also about to use life and spirit at 3.
All right, so we will reduce the damage taken by
Is there a plug over here?
that.
Is it?
Yeah, I dodged 8 out of that, so
So you will take
Plug my babies in. To the bad one.
4.
correct. And Draven, you will take 1. And we'll. You're right. You did dodge both. I stand corrected because we can find your rules. All right. That was my bad. So I gotta make better notes on my extra actions. So Mora, you just fucking laid some dudes out. You flung
there
one
were
into
3 on
another
them.
one. There is a third one yet. Aaron rolled his counter somewhere back here for Perry, so I gotta throw his. Aaron's parry was.
The first one was 3. The second one was 5 because I forgot to count the willpower.
All right, so the first one rolled for 3, so that would be a break even. The second one rolled for 3, so you
so
got
him, nothing happened.
2 over
So
the
no
top.
parry damage for him, I believe.
The second one you had 2 over the top though, so you would be able to roll damage because you're pairing with a knife and he has bare hand. And that will wrap the first round then, because extra actions were all used. I did have the third one for more. I have to roll yet. Or how you got hit for 3 lethal. By the third one.
Okay.
And I'm adding a column to my combat spreadsheet that says extra actions.
So he takes 3.
All right.
Oh wait, no, I gotta wait. I gotta add a die.
Dodge. Okay.
All right, we're not saying successful. So you so strength is 2, and the knife is how much? So strength plus 2. So 2 is 4. This one is 5. So I roll 7 dice and see what happens. He takes 3. And I'm gonna do the same thing next turn. That's my declaration. Are we keeping the same initiative?
Yes. Excuse me.
All right, cool. So I would declare.
All right, so you're doing the same thing. Morihaya, you're the next action. You got two guys down, one guy is on you. The two guys down are obviously not dead, but they are laying on the ground.
Declare, did I take any damage last round?
You did take 3 from the guy who went down.
Did I
Which?
last round?
Yeah, you took 3 from the one guy you didn't have go down.
Okay. Okay. What maneuver do I want to do? To the Did you hear me, or was it being weird again?
I caught part of it. I caught something to block, and that was it. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Deflecting block.
I think it's my turn to declare.
After Morihai, I have air first, and then you.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I am going to activate resist pain for this particular action, and then drop 2 more rage.
Question: do I have any damage from where they were grappling me?
No. They missed you. You only had 1 on you. Air, you said 2 extra actions, yes?
Yep.
Okay. Acta, you are uninjured and were able to get out of the fray. You're at least not, like, surrounded.
How many of them are still standing?
Currently, all 13. Well, Tiger has 2 that he knocked down, but all 13 still appear to be functional.
How far away am I from the 2 that are knocked down?
I would say you could get to him safely.
I'm gonna go over to both of them and try to chop off both their heads.
All right.
Oh, Fenris, you are so gross. Go sit somewhere else.
Then we have Valkyrie's action and Draven's actions. Valkyrie's gathering water. Valkyrie getting dropped, so Graven can get tagged in.
Spending willpower for 2 extra actions. My primary action is going to be to attack.
I never thought I'd say this, but maybe the judge will
All right.
My other 2 are going to be in preference for defensive maneuver.
Sure. Great. I'm going to throw Valkyrie back in so she can declare. Go ahead.
I'm actually going to be using a rouse and lull the spirit with life and spirit at 3 so that I can cause damage to it spirit wise. To the actual spirit instead of just the vessel it's bound to. And if you need the page number, I can give it to you, John.
Yeah, if you want to throw the page number inside chat. And then I'm going to take Draven back in and take Aaron out just so Draven can then roll. She has first attack.
Attack the one I attacked last time.
Sure.
Because I already did 5 damages to it, so.
But the result of your blood work is cocaine and heroin. What else? He was in possession of cocaine and heroin.
9 successes. And that means so 8 plus 6. 14. It takes 10 damage. Or needs a soak against 10.
It soaks 1, and so that one goes down. You do find that the 2 that had been pursuing Valkyrie kind of turned towards you after you kill that one. Valkyrie is in your action.
Okay. Did you see what I was talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Do I need to roll my art, I believe, to do that?
Yes, so it'd be a Arte, and that is Spirit rank 2, I believe.
You have to use it with life 3 and you can use it at spirit 2 even though it's under 3 dot spirit.
Spirit 3, life 3, it says. So.
Okay.
So it's a diff of 6.
Okay, and I'm going to, if you allow it, spend a willpower on this also.
Sure, why not?
I'm kind of glad I spent a willpower. That was not a good roll. The willpower is the only success I had.
It would actually be canceled out because you discover.
Oh yeah, there's a 1 there.
Well, you'd also discover that it was more difficult than you thought.
Oh.
Something about these beings made it more difficult. So then we will go to Ekta's action.
Yep. I believe that is a melee. What?
It would
Strength?
be a dex melee to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, and since it's an attempt to behead, it would be a diff 8.
Fun.
What type of weapon are you using?
The cure pawn, because literally I'm being attacked.
Sure. Which I believe that's a standard diff weapon.
Which is what, 6?
Yep. So you're at diff 8 total.
No successes. This is
So-
great.
Swing and a miss. Alright. Then it goes to the creature's actions and then air. So we have 3 of them attacking Graven. I'm going to start there.
Oh wait, is it a diff 4?
Yes, it's a knife. It's difficulty 4.
Oh, I missed. I was.
So is it a
Diff 6 would have been.
okay? Well,
Which
can I go ahead and
you
roll?
then you had 1 success. So you can roll damage.
Oh, okay. And damage is strength plus 4.
It would be strength plus, let's see, with a knife, I believe it's 1. Let me check my. Strength plus 1.
Strength plus 1.
Yeah.
11.
Say what?
11.
How do you have 11? I'm confused.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Is there a difficulty to?
Damage is always diff 6.
Okay, that's that.
And 1s do not subtract.
What is this?
Okay, so then I apparently rolled a 9, a 10, and then plus the ones. That's I guess 3 successes. 2 successes that I rolled, and then plus the 1 is 3.
So it should have been 3 dice of damage.
Oh.
Yeah, weapon adds an extra dice.
Okay.
So it would be 3d10, and then you use an E for the difficulty, so it doesn't subtract ones.
Sorry, I've never done combat before.
That's all right.
Nope, no damage.
So damage is always a minimum of 1, because you were going for head, neck area. It doubles, so you did still do 2 damage. I assumed you were going for the one that was more injured.
Yeah.
And so that will finish that one off. Then we have
So now there's 12, right?
11. Draven
11.
killed one as well. And so we have 3 attacking Draven. 2, 3, and 2. And you are using 2 actions to dodge. Or you can parry if you want.
I was going to use the defensive maneuvers like Tiger was, or is that not doable?
No, that would be fine too.
I had to steal my Tiger's Thunder, but I have Doe, so I might as well use it.
You also have a sword, which means if you parry, you deal damage if you overcome their attack. So that's the only reason I suggest that.
Okay, that's very good. No, I didn't know that either. I'm learning too. I'm not used to tabletop still, so yeah, I'll parry.
Yeah, parrying an unarmed attack with a weapon means if you exceed their dice, you deal, you throw damage. So you have 2 that you can parry. The third one will hit either way. So I'm going to go ahead and roll his damage.
I parried 6 for the first one.
Okay. Well, that exceeds his by 4. So then you roll damage as if you had 4 successes
Oh goodness.
on
Okay.
hit. So with a greatsword, that would be 7d10.
You don't add your strength into it, or the sword damage.
Yes, right. I don't know what your strength is offhand.
Oh, it's 4. Sorry.
So
okay.
you have 4 rollover,
6,
plus you have 3 from the sword. So if you have a strength of 4, it's a total of 11 in your dice pool.
Four damage. Second one I got 5, so that rolls over 2.
Yes.
For 2 damage. And then I take 3, right?
Yes. So they do get their soak. One of them takes 2 though. All right. And there are none attacking Valkyrie because those moved over. There's not one attacking Ekta because she escaped it. We have 3 attacking air. So one that was attacking Ekta will turn towards air.
Oh, goody.
And he botched. You want a high or a low?
Hi.
So not only did he botch, but he dealt damage to his buddy.
Oh, good.
Which happened to be the one you had already injured.
Oh, hey.
So that one then attacks you.
Who does he?
The other 2 attack you with 4 successes each. You did say you were spending 2 rage.
Yeah.
You have 2 actions.
What are they attacking? They're just like
They're
claws.
Yeah.
So can I parry them with my own claws?
You could. You wouldn't get any rollover damage because you're not using a weapon.
That's
But it would basically function like a block.
yeah. I'll do that. Okay. So Dex Brawl for 8, 9 Primal. Yeah. Yeah, that one didn't work. Nothing. Glad I had at least 2 successes though. All right. I dodged the 4 on the second one, so I completely dodged the second one. And I didn't dodge the first one, or parry the. You know what I mean.
But I can assure you.
All right. Yeah, you really didn't dodge that first one.
Yeah, I mean I had successes.
You did. It wasn't. I mean, if you.
I mean, technically, my bottom one I had, let's see, more than 4 successes because I have primal as a specialty with my claws.
Yeah. But so more than enough on that one. But this
Yeah.
first, you take 4. You can attempt to soak 4 lethal.
Okay. 6. Yep. Alright. So I take 2. Oh. I'm so glad I have resist pain up right now.
Right. Then we have 2 yet swinging at Aaron.
I have to remember I can do my heal roll at the end of each.
Yeah, find where Aaron. Aaron rolled. What was Aaron's rolls for his parries?
0-0. So how much do I got to deal with soaking?
All right, so 4 lethal coming at you.
All right. Is that total?
Yes.
All right, cool. Can you spend a willpower on soak rolls?
No. I applaud your efforts.
You're not air. He's not going to let you get away with all the shenanigans.
I soaked 1, it looks like. Oh, that's right. The ones don't take away from soak, right?
That's right.
So I soak 2. So I take 2. Yes. Yay, jacket. Thank you, sweet, lovely jacket. Don't laugh at me, okay?
I would never laugh at you. Now, laugh with you is a completely different story.
All right, that should then wrap that round. So next round.
This round of combat is completely over.
Correct.
All right, I am rolling my Stamina Primal Urge for my freebie thing here. I forgot to do it before.
Keeping the same initiative?
Yes.
All right, cool.
No.
Tiger's asking a question in the side chat, by the way.
Negatory. At least not that you had to worry about. Swing and a miss.
My declaration is to do the same shit I've been doing.
And 4.
Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to flash the thing. I'm going to use am magic to make myself am harder to am hit because this is some bullcorn. Hopefully, lights work on EDEs. We'll find out.
All right, so more how you doing the standard tactics you've been using? It's your action to declare. Then it will be Air's action.
That's how you do it, Tiger. That's how you do it right there. All up in the meat. Actually, it would be dumb for Aaron to change his action because they go before him. So it will continue to do so.
All right. Air then is next to act.
Oh, are we just calling actions then?
Yes, we are in declaration.
All right, well, I've got claws and I'll drop, let me see. How many more rage do I have? I will drop 2 more for extra actions.
Do you go before they do?
She acts immediately after them.
Oh, okay.
So it is known.
1 second. Does anybody go before them?
Yes. Ecta, Valkyrie, and Draven all act before them.
So if Draven goes before them when he burns his actions, is he going to attack? Because he could just swing 4 times. Dead people can't punch you.
I mean, to be fair, they're already technically dead.
Which is why I'm beheading them.
Yep.
What's that do?
It removes her head.
Yeah.
Yeah, +2 diff. I'm not that good at fighting.
Right. So then we have them. We have 3 attacking Draven, 3 attacking Air, 3 attacking Morhai, 2 attacking Morhai, 1's dead. And 2 attacking Aaron yet.
1 second.
Well, look at everything that's done. There's this one. They focus on reading with it. All right, let's down to 10. See if we can.
Are you good, Marcus?
I'm good. Good.
Right. So Ekta has her declaration. Followed by Valkyrie.
I'm gonna go to the other one that's laying there and try and decapitate him too.
Alright.
I am literally just trying to think of what Valkyrie is going to do at the moment. I guess she's going to go help Ekta with her little knife that she uses as a tool, though it probably won't help much. Because you've already basically told her, me, the player of her, that what she was going to do wasn't going to work on this type of thing.
Well, she can try it. It was just more difficult than she expected.
I can try and win them, I guess.
It's up to you. I'm just making sure you know your options.
Go ahead, because I'm not a physical fighter, and knowing my luck, if I try to help Ekta, we're both going to get overpowered over there. Okay, so that would be my art, and difficulty would still be 6. I'm not going to spend a willpower this time. I didn't have luck last time. 1 success.
Alright, one. Right. We got Draven still has to declare.
He put his declaration inside chat.
That explains why I didn't hear it. 10-4. Well, Draven, you are first to act, so go ahead and roll that puppy. He can't physically soak enough, so we'll just expedite that, and you kill that one. Which then means we are back to Valkyrie's action.
She only had one success.
And the spirit seems to kind of resist it, shrug it off. You can roll an int plus occult or esoterica if you want.
Okay. I mean, it'd be the same amount either way. The difficulty? Standard?
Standard, yep.
Dice does not like me tonight. I only got one success on that, too.
Well, with one success, you would realize that you're probably struggling because these aren't typical spirits, but they are the remnants of the dead.
Okay.
So they're actually wraiths. They're dead spirits bound, as opposed to.
So I should probably aim more towards banishing them. Okay. I don't think I can take another action right now. So I don't
So it's Ekta. I need your attack at diff 6 because you were.
Okay. I'm trying to think. It's strength plus melee.
Dex melee.
Dex melee. Well, they're the same. 2, 3. That is 3 successes, and then to hit, I do strength plus 1. So that's F D10 E 6. The standard difficulty for damage? Or
Yes.
okay. 2 successes on that one. Three to hit, 2 damage.
All right. And it is soak, but because you were dealing damage to the wreckage, still take some. Now we have their actions. And I need everyone to make a perception alertness.
Alrighty.
Oops. I don't see nothing.
1 success.
Poor successes.
Three.
As Holly slowly realizes what I built Valkyrie to be. I'm sorry, Doggo. You cannot play werewolf mage and all that with us.
Well, I know. And I'm not sure what happened with your roll there, but something don't seem right.
306.
I know. I see nothing. Apparently, I don't know
Well,
what I pushed wrong.
your formatting is wrong. You have,
Yeah, it's
you have
an
3d1 of 6,
Raj, I got 2 successes.
and you will have a very hard time hitting a diff 6 if you're rolling d1s.
That makes a lot of sense.
All right.
So I got 2 successes.
So everybody hears, you guys hear voices chanting from the alley, like back where you guys came from.
They're chanting Ray. Do any of us recognize the language or the cadence or the effect or the spell or the style or anything? Cult roll, mage lore roll.
They would
Just
actually
roll, I don't know.
recognize the language because it's Old Norse.
I know that language.
That's right, you actually are fluent in it.
I am. It's news to me.
Or I thought you were.
No.
No? Then you just are familiar with it that you've heard it.
I've heard it, yeah, but she doesn't know it.
Gotcha. All right. So you would hear it and recognize it. And there appears to be oddly more than one entrance to this alley. Now, when you guys look around, you can see it's almost like you're at the center of a big intersection. So there's multiple branches. And from all of them, you see these. In fact, it almost looks almost identical. These men in hooded robes chanting in the Old Norse. Uh, Valkyrie and Ecto would both recognize the cadence because it is a banishing or like a spiritual chant to it.
Can we tell if they're trying to banish us or the whatever these things are?
You can roll a perception awareness. I'll have them roll their do magic.
So can everyone roll that, or just those who are not magey?
No, normal diff.
I don't
Yeah.
have awareness.
Hold on a second. Is that a? Oh, that's a
Anybody
bot.
can anybody know where it's count?
So
Hmm.
Ecta, you're fairly certain that it's actually that they're trying to bind you guys.
I figured that's what that was gonna be.
Valkyrie, you would know that they're banishing the death spirits. They appear to be working in concert.
That Valkyrie's gonna yell at her companions, "Stand down for now."
Yeah, because I'm heading that way. I am livid. I am headed that way.
I don't want to touch Rage Beast, but I'm gonna be yelling at her. No, they're helping us.
The rage beast will stand down if she says that they're helping everyone. I mean,
And she's gonna look at Ecta, even though she does not know Ecta's character at all, and be like, "No, stay over here where it's safe, out of the way."
And
Trying to.
No, they're
Are
not.
you sure?
I'm sure. Trust me.
I need a willpower roll from Draven.
Oddly appropriate.
You're right.
Everyone in the party needs a really stiff drink at the local pub after this.
Amen. And this character doesn't drink.
she will tonight.
All right. So these creatures all collapse as the spirits appear to be torn from the bodies. Draven, you feel a tugging, and part of your avatar is torn away as well.
Oh
You
my
feel
God.
slightly less death-like. And you temporarily have an avatar of 2. For those who have spirit sight up yet,
Mine's still up.
Mine's still up.
actors is as well. So you guys will see the spirits be torn away and pulled into these 5 robed figures.
Valkyrie is slowly tilting her head and looking at it. Well, that's not where I expected them to go.
Air is returning to her breed form, aka Hamid.
The figures will nod, and then they turn and start to head out of the alley, which you guys now realize there are 4 different alleys you could.
Gonna lean over to those who didn't have spirit sight and ask if they would like a play-by-play of what just basically happened.
Mm-hmm.
They absorbed the spirits that were bound in these corpses into their own bodies, and now they're leaving with them.
That's weird. Why would somebody do that?
That needs no. Why?
Why exactly?
I mean, to put it bluntly, an enemy of my enemy is my friend, and they didn't attack us, so not my problem tonight.
Not tonight, but what happens whenever with whatever they're doing with them?
I suppose we could go tell someone. She says with kind of a shrug.
Mm.
Or we could follow them. She's like looking her over. If you think you can handle that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's your vote, Aaron? Do we follow them, or do we just go tell our betters?
He looks at you for a second. Then he tries to start scrambling up. Is there like a? Are they like walking off like creepily, John, or are they like with like normal people?
Yeah, they
walking,
just turned.
or are they floating away?
No, just turned and walked away. Like we're done here type thing.
Well,
Right
while
now,
we're deciding, I've got a patient over here.
I was actually just about to say I was going to go assist you with Draven. I mean, Ear's at least able to stand up.
Yeah. She definitely looks like she has the shit beat out of her, but she looks like she'll survive.
John, my brain will use all the traffic cams and stuff and try and take a picture of them all as they leave.
Okay.
Medicine. Come on.
Magic healing water.
All right, I got the successes needed to hack them up to lock onto them all, and he just kind of uses them to go. Do they get into a vehicle? Do they just kind of walk off? He's watching via his phone.
17. This is going to be an extended roll.
All right. At this point, they just kind of continue to walk off. Aaron.
Nobody seems to notice a bunch of rope cats walking down the street.
No.
How does the area look now? Is it still dark and whatnot?
Yep. I mean, you guys are still back in this alley area, so.
Yeah. Aaron's going to be a jerk and walk to the side of the wall and use his desiccant to spray away all the graffiti because he's a jerk.
So he's walked out of the He walked
Yeah.
out of the alley, and now
You can stay in their wacky place of power.
Ooh.
How are your rolls coming?
11 successes on an extended roll.
You don't need magic water from Valkyrie. I think you're okay.
Like, I thought extended rolls were like 30 minutes a roll.
Well, I am basically treating him.
you can continue casting if she's actually using magic. You can
Oh,
just
okay.
continue round per round.
Then it was 4, 4, and 3. So I have no idea, like normal methods. So that's an hour and a half. If it's 30 minutes.
Yes. Alternatively, you guys can.
Yeah, because I only have life 2, which means I can only affect myself.
That's true.
I have life 3. I can help her.
However, life can also be used to assist your medicine skill.
Oh, okay. Well,
So you could use life 2 to see what the hell you're doing better and what's wrong, making your medicine work better, which reduces your difficulty. So you roll your magic first, and then you roll your medicine skill but you reduce your difficulty based on your results of your life. Too many people forget that you can use magic to assist mundane abilities.
Chew on your foot, dude.
and it
Dog
would
and
be
baby.
Dog.
difficulty 5 because I'm not using a rote.
Correct.
So, wow. Yeah.
So
Crazy.
Puppy.
if I got 3 successes, that means I subtract 3
Are all
from
the bodies still there, John?
Yep.
Yeah, that's creepy.
Oh, if the bodies are still there, they kind of should be ooh, dealt with.
Okay, so then that is 2 successes on that one.
So you lower the difficulty of the medicine roll by 2.
Yep.
Well, no, I reduced the difficulty of the medicine roll by 3.
Okay. She's a step ahead.
I mean, I can do it again if I'm basically all I'm doing is treating him, like for the rest of the scene.
I was about to say that's probably going to be this is probably about close to the end of the scene since we've been going almost 3 hours. And I don't know if our ST has to work in the morning or not.
I always have to work. So, as you're treating him, and as Aaron has left, when he starts to, when he clears the graffiti, you notice that the alley exit he had walked out disappears, and there's now one less chasm for you guys to walk out.
Asshole.
We probably need to get the fuck out of here.
Yes, one of the other ways. I'll deal with Aaron later.
Can you walk, Draven? Can he walk with the 2 successes on that medicine roll?
Yes, that would be enough for him to be able to.
With assistance?
Right.
Air's moving a little slow, but she's able to move.
And I guess Valkyrie will take the middle ground, leaving with these guys and make sure their other new friend gets out after burying people under rubble.
All right. So you guys start getting out.
And as soon as I'm out, I'm texting Aaron, douchebag.
Aaron explodes your phone.
Oh well, she'll buy another one.
Oh, well, that was weird. Now we have to figure out what they wanted with those spirits.
Uh-huh.
I didn't see anything. Did my ambulance ever show up? That's right. The car never went out, did it?
Nope.
Logic would dictate that we were not where we were. We were not in that alley. We were elsewhere.
No shit, Sherlock.
Oh.
I do not possess the spheres or the spoons to deal with that.
Like I said, we should probably tell our betters, the big head honchos, and get Draven somewhere he can
Uh-huh.
He does, like, I don't know how long they're really fast. I guess I called them. Did they show up? My ambulance?
No, it never went through.
No, when he stepped out and I called again.
Yeah, now it would.
Oh.
They are maintaining an extra space. How did we not notice it?
I really don't know.
No idea.
Interesting.
Maybe I was busy with, things around my house.
What I
Screaming.
missed is, as large as the city is, and we are within the protectorate of our various groups, none of us noticed an extra pocket of space.
There's a lot going on in this city
Odd.
right now, but no.
There are specialists within our orders that deal with this sort of thing. I suppose we should tell them to come and put the kibosh on this. However, we should also have them look for other various pockets where they could be doing such things.
I bet if we look for more of that writing, we find it.
So it would seem that the connection between the writing and the transients is that the areas set up with the strange writing and graffiti would be where they would be storing the bodies of the transients, would it not?
Very well could be, yeah.
We found multiple locations that have this writing. If we do not tell more people, we cannot stop them all at the same time. We should start texting. At which point he does, John.
Valkyrie literally just shoots you blank face expression to ear, like, do you see what I have to deal with?
She just kind of looks at Valkyrie and she's just kind of like, she says it out loud. Well, he's not wrong.
He's not. I'll give him that.
He sends he geotags all the places that they had found that he knows about, John, and sends them to the VAs and says, send people who know correspondence now.
All right.
And I guess Valkyrie will ride with Draven since that's her friend to make sure he gets somewhere healed up and rested.
Oh, they're going to go straight to the Mage Hospital.
Yeah, and she's going too. That's her friend. And Aaron kind of was a douchebag and closed a path on them before they were out.
That's right. that
Because he
happened.
knew that's what was going to happen.
He was
Because
just
the guy
cleaning
with
up the
no
graffiti.
correspondence or data. Yeah. I didn't know.
I'm assuming
I know
there's
now.
spray paint over the area. Yeah, so process of elimination here.
Yep. Yeah, she'll say goodbye to Ear. She'll sulkingly say goodbye to Aaron, and she'll leave.
Aaron didn't even notice you. He's typing.
Yeah, I know. Even though she counts him an asshole friend, he's still a friend. I guess I'll click leave studio and I'll talk to you guys on Facebook. Bye.
Right.
Yep, Air's gonna maneuver along her way. She'll actually check the one that she was initially at before getting the message. See if that area seems to be the same. As far as the dead things and such. She's not going to be dumb enough to try to take anything on by herself, though.
Right. So you guys are kind of dispersed, resting up. She's poking around, but not going in.
Right, right.
All right. Well, we will wrap it there. She can do any additional in blue books. And that should do it. So, this has been another episode of Nightfall in Amsterdam. Thank you, players, for playing, and watchers for watching.